Well, as summer winds down and the seasons begin to change, now is the time to look back at how Americans spent their summer.
And what they're looking forward to this fall.
Yeah, joining us now to talk travel and hosting trends is the communications leads for North America at Airbnb, Liz DeBold-Fusco. So what was summer travel like for us? A lot of people, I think, stayed home, but how many people actually did?
Yeah, to kick off this summer, we shared how after a year of isolation, we thought consumers were eager to begin traveling again. And, we really saw that guests did hit the road this summer seeking quality time with loved ones. Actually, a few weeks ago, Airbnb reached our biggest night ever in the U.S. with more than 4 million guests staying on Airbnb. And this has created a lot of opportunity for our host community. This past summer, U.S. hosts on Airbnb earned more than $1.3 billion. And that demand that we were seeing this summer is one of the reasons why we kicked off this season by launching a new host onboarding process. We've made it easier than ever before to become an Airbnb host and allow people to tap into that opportunity both this summer and then looking ahead to the fall.
And we've seen mindsets shift a little bit as the Delta variant starts to spread and people, are maybe weighing the options of travel, not to travel a bit more. But I mean, as we head into the fall, what type of travel trends can we expect to see?
Yeah, so we're seeing a couple of different things. And the first thing I'll actually call out is that, at Airbnb, we have in place our COVID-19 safety protocol, which allow people to have comfort. They know sort of the various safety practices that hosts as well as guests have to follow in order to stay on the platform. But even looking just at how people are traveling this fall, we're seeing two trends. The first trend is longer stays, especially as remote working continues. People are extending their trips, staying beyond just the weekend. And the other thing we're seeing is people are looking to return to urban areas, especially after largely traveling to rural destinations this summer. Searches for stays in large and mid-sized cities make up about a third of searches each for fall. So that's something that we're seeing as well.
What about the big events, coming back? We're expecting that. We've got a big football game. We're expecting 51,000 fans to be in the stadium. So ostensibly, we would imagine other big events are coming as well. So how's that going to drive travel?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a perfect example. Big events are coming back and people are excited to attend them. A lot of our top trending destinations for Labor Day weekend and beyond are places that are going to be hosting big events. So for instance, on the other side of the country, you got the Made in America Festival in Philadelphia, Astroworld in Houston, the Ryder Cup is coming to Wisconsin. And all of these areas are really seeing an uptick in searches for accommodations as guests get excited by the return of big events and look to plan their travel. And that's great news for local hosts to earn some extra income and great news for local economies as people come and are going to spend their money locally.
I have never thought about getting an Airbnb in Wisconsin. So
now's the time.
It just made me even think about it. So that's interesting. Okay, where do we go for more info before we let you go?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go to airbnb.com/host. That's where you can get started as an Airbnb host and tap into this opportunity.
Very cool.
That's how we look at it. Opportunity. Okay,
Cha-ching.
Liz DeBold-Fusco, I'm going to keep practicing your name. Such a nice name to say.
It's lovely. It's lovely.
Thanks for talking to us.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.